For every time you have a plan, a dream, an aspiration, or a goal, do you know what happens every time you have one of those? This thing comes along called life. Life is hard. It happens to everybody. Life has disappointment. It's got peaks and valleys. You're gonna lose somebody you care about one day. That's a valley. Somebody gonna close the plant you thought was gonna stay open so you could retire. That's a valley. Somebody gonna fire you for an unjust cause. That's a valley. Cause it's life. You can stop thinking that life fitting to be easy, cause I got news for you, it ain't.
And those problems you think you've got right now, when do problems really become problems? My problem becomes a real problem when I lose my perspective. My problem becomes a real problem when I give up and I just say, forget it. Your problem becomes a real problem when you start feeling sorry for yourself and have a pity party. Your problem becomes a real problem when you get bitter and you start blaming everybody else for your unhappiness. That's the real problem.
Guys and gals, don't give up. Man, if you get to the point where you're kind of weary and you're going, I'm facing struggles at every turn, don't give up.
You just need some faith, man. Faith don't make it easy. Faith makes it possible.
Never stop believing. I don't care what your scoreboard in your life says. Just because you're down doesn't mean you gotta stay down. You have more time in your game of life to do something about your life. You are never too down to turn things around. Believe that. But you gotta make up in your mind to stop letting things outside of you control everything inside of you. To stop letting setbacks hold your life back. That you're not gonna stop believing in you because they stop believing in you. You gotta believe in you even when they don't.
You thought for 1 minute that you broke me. You got me twisted. I am not phenomenally skilled, but phenomenally willed. I will not give up. I will not surrender. I will not quit. And your problem is you giving up too easy. I need effort from you. I need you to match whatever effort the enemy is putting up. Whoever your enemy is, match the doggone effort.
Make up in your mind for real, what you gonna do with your life. Because when you make up in your mind that you're gonna win, that you're gonna conquer, that you're not gonna settle, that you're gonna bounce back, can't nothing stop that. Stop allowing the world to silence your greatness and go make the world respect you.
How often do we procrastinate? How often do we say stuff like, yeah, I really should do that. I don't know, I guess I'm just lazy. We have a problem with too many choices, too many options, and not following through on any of them.
Well, let me ask you a question. How many diets does it take to get down to where you'd like to be at? Just one. The one you stick with. How many times you have to reorganize your office, your desk, your approach to your business, your profession, before you begin to see some of the results you'd like to see? Just one. The one you commit to and stick with.
You know the difference when I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
You don't start things and not finish it. You don't quit. There's nothing that comes out of quitting besides knowing that you didn't finish. We finish everything. You start it, finish it. When I pick it up and say I'm going to start it, I got to finish it. It all don't work. It all ain't the best. It all ain't knocked out the park. But I walk away saying I finished it. I did it.
I don't ever feel like I lose because I won't give up. And if you don't win, you're upset and go back and win.
So when it's all said and done and I look back, I can go, I gave it 100% and look at how good I got. Look at what I'm a product of.
Don't try, do. Forget about trying. Forget about making an attempt. Forget about testing it out. Although you may not end up in the profession or in the area that you're starting out, you don't want to go halfway. You don't want to just dip your toe in. You want to jump in hard. Do not try, do. Go hard. It requires a tremendous amount of courage to say, I'm going to give this thing a chance. I'm going to give it my all. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. But I know that I tried my best.
Where are the warriors that say, I'm gonna make a decision and I'm keeping it? Go deep into all these things that you love, 100%. Devote yourself to something bigger. Be decisive about what you're gonna do. Say, I'm gonna do it and that's it. And then be disciplined about getting it done every single day, whether you feel like it or not.